Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I would be happy if you subscribe to my channel before the video. Let's go to the video.
Wow, I can't believe it's been so long since I last saw you, John.
Emma, is that really you? I didn't expect to run into you here.
I know, right? It feels like ages. How have you been?
I'm doing well. Just the usual work and life stuff. You know how it is. And you?
Pretty much the same. Work, study, and grocery shopping, apparently.
I can see you're well prepared for a serious shopping session. What are you buying today?
Oh, just the basics. I need to stock up on some vegetables and snacks. You know how it is, living alone means I always have to keep my fridge full.
Yeah, I get that. I've been living on takeout a lot lately. It's not the healthiest, but it's convenient.
I get it, but you should really start cooking at home more often. It's so much healthier and cheaper.
That's easy for you to say. You've always been the healthy eating type. I've been struggling with my diet lately.
Oh no, what happened? You used to be so good about keeping fit.
Well, work got a bit crazy, and I found myself just grabbing whatever was easy. I haven't been hitting the gym as much either.
That sounds familiar. I've had my fair share of junk food temptations too, but I try to keep a balance. Maybe I could help you out. How about we cook together sometime?
That actually sounds like a great idea. What do you usually cook?
Well, I try to keep things simple. I love making salads and stir-fries, but I'm always open to trying new recipes.
Honestly, I'd never thought of making stir-fries, but now that you mention it, I think I'd really like them. Maybe with some beef or shrimp. What do you think?
That sounds delicious. Beef or shrimp would be perfect for a stir-fry. Maybe we could even experiment with some sauces: soy sauce, hoisin, and a bit of garlic.
I'm sold. Let's do it. I could really use some good home-cooked meals in my life.
Awesome! How about this weekend? We can plan out the ingredients and make it a fun cooking session.
That sounds perfect. I'm looking forward to it already. Thanks for the idea, Emma.
No problem. It'll be fun. Plus, it's always better when you cook with friends.
I agree. It's been so long since we hung out. I've missed our old times.
Me too. Remember when we used to cook together in college? Those were some of the best meals ever.
Oh, definitely. I still remember that one time we tried to make lasagna, but we forgot to add the sauce and it turned out so dry.
Yes. That was such a disaster. But we made the best of it and had a great time. We should definitely recreate that experience with a new recipe.
For sure. But let's try to get the sauce right this time. No more dry lasagna.
Agreed. So, what else have you been up to? I feel like I haven't caught up with you in forever.
Well, aside from work, I've been trying to get back into my hobbies like playing the guitar and reading. It's been a bit hard to find the time, but I'm making it work.
That sounds great. I remember you used to be really into playing guitar. What are you reading these days?
I'm reading a book called Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. It's really interesting, all about the history of humanity.
Oh, I've heard of that. Is it good?
Yeah, it's fascinating. It's one of those books that really makes you think about how we got to where we are today.
I'll have to check it out. I've been reading a lot of fiction lately, mostly fantasy novels. They're a nice escape after a long day.
That sounds relaxing. Any recommendations?
Let me think. The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss is one of my favorites. It's a beautifully written fantasy novel.
That sounds intriguing. I'll add it to my list. I need something to help me unwind at the end of the day.
You definitely won't regret it. So, what else is new with you? Any big plans for the future?
Actually, I've been thinking about traveling. I've always wanted to go to Japan, and I think next year might be the year to do it.
Japan? That sounds amazing. I've always wanted to go there too. What's pulling you toward Japan?
The culture, the food, and of course, the technology. I've always been fascinated by Japanese innovation. And I love sushi, so it's a must-do trip for me.
You're going to love it. The food there is incredible. I've heard the sushi is a whole different experience than what we have here.
I've heard that too. I'm so excited to try authentic sushi.
If you need a travel buddy, let me know. I've always wanted to go there as well.
That would be amazing. We could explore Tokyo, Kyoto, and all the beautiful places in between.
Definitely. It's been a while since we went on a trip together, and Japan sounds like the perfect destination.
Agreed. It would be a trip to remember. Maybe we should start planning soon.
Absolutely. I'll start looking into flights and hotels. I'm so excited now.
Me too. It'll be an adventure. And we'll have to document everything, maybe even start a travel blog.
That's a great idea. We'll have so many memories to share.
Can't wait. So, speaking of trips, have you gone anywhere recently?
Not really. I've been too busy with work. But I did take a short trip to the mountains last month. It was nice to get away for a bit.
That sounds lovely. I could use a break like that. Maybe after our cooking weekend, we could plan a weekend getaway.
That's a good idea. Somewhere close by, maybe a cabin in the woods or a beach town.
A cabin in the woods sounds perfect. Some hiking, a campfire, and lots of good food. What do you think?
I love it. Let's make it happen sometime soon.
Deal. I'm really glad we ran into each other today. This conversation has been great.
Me too. It's so nice catching up. Let's not wait so long to do this again.
Absolutely. We'll definitely keep in touch more. And hey, don't forget about the stir-fry this weekend.
Oh, I won't forget. I'm already looking forward to it.
Same here. It's going to be a blast.
I can't believe how much we've talked since we bumped into each other today. It's like no time has passed at all.
I know, right? It's like we just picked up where we left off. We've always had these long conversations, haven't we?
We definitely have. I think that's one of the things I've always liked about our friendship. It's easy to talk to you, no matter how much time has passed.
Same here. And honestly, I've missed this. I don't really have many people I can talk to like this.
I get it. Life gets busy, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with everyone. But I'm glad we reconnected today. It feels like things are falling into place again.
Yeah, me too. It feels good to have this kind of connection. It's been so long, and I forgot how much I enjoy our conversations.
We definitely need to make sure we don't lose touch again. Let's start making plans to hang out more often.
Absolutely. I've been meaning to reconnect with old friends, and you're definitely at the top of that list.
You're so sweet. I feel the same way. We've had some great memories together, and I'd love to create more.
Definitely. Maybe we can start a little tradition. Every month, we could cook together or do something fun.
That sounds like a perfect idea. I'm all in. We could even mix things up and try new activities each time, like hiking one month, and then maybe a movie marathon the next.
I love that idea. It'd be fun to try new things together. We could also go to different restaurants and try new cuisines. We both love food after all.
Haha, true. I'm always up for trying new food. We could go on a little food tour in the city one weekend.
A food tour? That sounds amazing. We'd have to plan out the best spots and maybe even make it a competition to see who picks the best restaurant.
Oh, I'm totally game for that. We could each pick a restaurant, and then we'll rate the food and atmosphere. I can already tell this is going to be fun.
I can't wait. And maybe after that, we could grab some dessert at one of those cute little cafes.
Yes. I know a place that has the best tiramisu. You'll love it.
Tiramisu. Now you're speaking my language. I'm already getting hungry just thinking about it.
Me too. It's so rich and creamy. You'll definitely want to order a second slice.
I'll take your word for it. I trust your judgment when it comes to food.
Haha, good to know. I think we've got a pretty solid plan going here. This food tour is happening.
Absolutely. I'll start looking up some places for us to visit. Maybe we can also try some street food in the city. There's always something new and exciting to try.
Street food is the best. I'm all about those little food stalls with the best local snacks. They've got so much character.
Exactly. Some of the best food isn't from fancy restaurants, it's from those little hidden gems. I'm excited just thinking about it.
Same here. So, aside from all these fun plans, what else has been going on with you? Anything new or exciting?
Well, I've been thinking about picking up a new hobby. Something creative. Maybe painting or photography. I've always wanted to try it, but never got around to it.
Oh, that sounds like a fantastic idea. You've always been artistic in your own way, and I think you'd really enjoy it. Have you looked into taking any classes?
Not yet, but I've been browsing online. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to go for painting or photography. They're both so interesting, but I don't know where to start.
Well, photography is such a great hobby because you can start right away with just your phone. But painting gives you more room to really express yourself creatively. Both sound like great options.
Yeah, I'm torn between the two. Maybe I'll start with photography first, and if I really enjoy it, I can branch out into painting later.
That's a good plan. Photography is such a great way to capture memories, and it can be really rewarding. Plus, you can take some great photos of our food tours.
Haha, that's true. I'll be the official photographer of our food adventures. I'll make sure to capture all the delicious moments.
I love that idea. We'll have an entire album of food pics. It'll be like a culinary journey.
Exactly. And it'll be fun to look back at those pictures and remember all the great times we had. Plus, I've always wanted to get better at taking photos, so this will be the perfect practice.
I think you'll be great at it. You've always had a good eye for details, so photography seems like a natural fit for you.
Thanks, Emma. That means a lot. I'll have to show you some of my first attempts when I get started.
I'm excited to see them. You'll have to give me some tips when you get good though. I'll definitely need a photographer for all the adventures we're going to have.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you look great in every photo. You know, we could even do a little photo shoot together at some point.
Ooh, I love the idea of a photo shoot. We could dress up and make it a fun day out. Maybe even include some of our favorite foods in the shoot.
That's a great idea. We'll make it a themed photo shoot. Maybe we can even get creative and do a travel-inspired shoot with foods from around the world.
I love that. We could get some international dishes and make it look like we're traveling the world, all while staying in our city.
This is going to be so much fun. I can already picture the photos' bright colors, delicious dishes, and two happy people.
Definitely. I'm so glad we're planning all these things. It's going to be such a great time.
Me too. I feel like this is just the beginning of so many more fun memories together.
I couldn't agree more. Let's make the most of this time and enjoy every moment.
For sure. And I'll make sure to keep you updated on all my photography progress. You'll be my first critic.
I'll be your #1 fan. You've got this, John.
Thanks, Emma. I really appreciate it. And I'm so happy we reconnected today.
Same here. This has been such a pleasant surprise. I can't wait for all the fun things we have ahead of us.
Me neither. Here's to more adventures, good food, and great memories.
Cheers to that.
Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel to support us. Bye, until the next video.